Hey Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. And I know that we've had this talk a little while ago, where that the PlayStation 4 pretty much came out and said that they wanted to pretty much create some software updates for their console, and that they wanted to add way more things to it, and that they wanted to go just a little bit deeper, and that they wanted to upgrade the system and make it better. And now we are moving on to Xbox, to where Xbox is pretty much saying the exact same thing now, or at least Phil Spencer coming out and saying that he sees innovation with the whole Xbox One, and that it has way more space, and that they can throw in way more like sprockets and all the rest of this other stuff to upgrade your console. Now, honestly, I was actually thinking about this. Now, mind you, stay with me now. I could actually see that if these consoles, if they are supposed to be PCs, it would actually be pretty cool, though, if you could buy pieces of memory or buy specific things for it to actually upgrade the console itself and actually make it better, like an actual like Windows PC, which would be pretty nice, and pretty much it may actually prolong the console generation or something of that nature, to where that you can have your PlayStation 4 actually actually make it run faster and put in pieces of RAM and stuff like that. The problem with that is, though, this is a major problem, and it's the fact that not a lot of people really know how to go in and do that, or pretty much looking at how the console was made, that isn't possible. Now, honestly, I was actually kind of thinking about this, to where that this may actually be a feature which actually pops up in the future with future consoles, which may possibly be worked in somehow. Like, if we do get a PlayStation 5 and it's way more PC than like more gaming PC, to where that it does kind of come off a little bit more like an actual PC, to where that you can open it up, you can switch out the video cards, you can switch out the RAM, not necessarily the processor, but like you can go through and you can actually upgrade all of these things. It would actually be pretty smooth and nice to see, which may actually possibly work in that Sony and may actually get cheaper deals for the things in which that they put with their console. But honestly, as it stands now, though, if you really look at it, I don't really see the reason to go ahead and really upgrade your console if it's already playing like 1080p, 720p games and stuff like that. And they do run at 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, or pretty much whatever. I mean, honestly, I fucking love Fallout 4. But honestly, if the game really did run at 60 frames per second upon the fucking console, it would be amazing. But running at 30 frames per second is okay with me. If I really wanted those extra 60, I would those extra 30 frames, I would just play the game on PC just like everybody else and say that I'm part of the elite crew. Now, mind you, that there are a few games that are on Xbox that I do want to play, and yes, I may not ever fucking play those games because I'd rather just play them on PC, namely Dead Rising 3, which I will not buy an Xbox One for, or Killer Instinct, but still, if I really do take in like this whole upgrading system, I like the idea behind it. The problem with it is, though, is that if you actually implement it, it may actually cause way more harm than good. But then again, looking at how like the previous like years were for all of these consoles and everything, you had a slim version and you had a super slim version of pretty much all of them, or like a redone upgraded version. So pretty much, if they do release the upgraded hardware version, I guess that may actually work as a slimmer version. But honestly, I don't really know how that they're even planning on marketing that, because if it is way more powerful, and the main consoles now that they're already like $50 less, it is very, very, very easy for them to re-release these consoles and then possibly sell them for $50 more or something of that crazy ass nature. But until then, that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down in the comment section. I will catch you guys on the next John Grave show. You know what to do. I'm out.